Well, I've always loved art and music, which is a form of art. And I just love making art. I love creating from emotions. And I love bold colors, so I like putting that down on a canvas or a piece of paper. And I love drawing and painting animals also, and capturing their spirit. Well, I decided I really want to teach, and I want to have an art practice. So I have an undergraduate degree in fine art, emphasis graphic design, but that was a long time ago when we didn't even have computers to do the art or graphic design on or in. After all these years, I decided I would like to have a career in this business because I'm very creative and I have good practice, and I would love to teach high school or college students and have sell my work.
This is my studio door right in front of us, and the Mills College Art Museum right to the left. To me, art means an expression of what I'm feeling, thinking, and an expression of what's going on in the outside world, expressed on a canvas. Love my studio. This is some of my work, older work. Can't wait to get in here and paint some large scale paintings.
What it's like to go back to college. Well, as a 50-something woman, as an older woman, it's a little bit intimidating, especially with a lot of the younger students, but and it's a little bit, the start has been a little bit intense, but I'm getting back on top of the schoolwork, and I'm really looking forward to getting to the studio and creating larger works, and I feel like I can, or I feel like one of the artists and getting her master's degree. So I'm looking at things a little bit differently. Like, instead of looking at a flower and smelling it and, oh wow, what a beautiful flower, I'm like, how can I paint that? How can I paint that? Or how can I, wow, that graffiti is really cool over there. How can I incorporate that to my work? Things like that. Painting, what I love about acrylic painting is that you can paint something, and if you don't like it, you can just paint over it when it dries. And sometimes that creates even more interesting pieces because of the depth that you're creating as you're putting more layers on. Drawing, I think, is a more direct process, and you have a specific idea in mind. At least that's how I've approached drawing for now. And you execute it with one tool, like a pencil or graphite or charcoal or something like that. And this is one of the pieces I'm doing. I started this actually before I started school, and I will continue to work on this while I'm working on my other pieces as well. But I'm very excited about school and the possibilities that it will bring. My process depends on the goal of the piece. So in an abstract process, I'll just pick a color palette and I'll start painting and follow my intuition to see where the image and the depth and the expression takes me. In a more of a drawing of a dog, I'll definitely have a more specific process of measuring and getting certain features right first, making sure the certain features are correct, and then filling in around that. I grew up as a competitive swimmer and triathlete, and I went to college at Arizona State first, and I was on a swimming scholarship, but I got really tired of swimming after a couple of years at college, so I retired from swimming and I pursued a more creative path initially, and I got a degree, Bachelor of Fine Arts from Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton, Florida. And then I've done a lot of traveling, and I've created graphic design and art, and I've been a musician also, a singer and songwriter, and I've performed professionally singing jazz. And I've come around now to have 2 awesome stepsons in the last 10, 11 years, and now it's time to pursue my own path. So what does it feel like to paint? It's very freeing. I channel a lot of emotions into my paintings, and it's when you finish a piece, you feel really good, or I feel really good, either like my doggies over here,
I've captured their spirit pretty well, and I'm really happy about that because every time I look at that, I go, oh, Lily, oh, boo boo gom gom. But these aren't boo boo gom gom. So I feel very happy. I feel like I've expressed myself and completed something important, whether it's important or not. To anybody else is not the point. It's if it's important to me. So in my grad program, in fact, what they're teaching in grad school these days for Masters of Fine Arts, for studio practice, they're teaching you not how to necessarily develop the discipline to create a master piece of art, necessarily like keep honing in deeper and deeper and deeper into your painting or drawing skills, but actually they're trying to teach you to open up your mind to the possibilities of other ways you can express your work, such as in photography or installation or in videos. Oh, what would I have to say to anybody else interested in the art world? Yes, definitely follow your passion. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. It's never too late to follow your dreams. As you can see, I'm a very good example. And definitely have a creative outlet in life because it's really important.